Hi there, this is Mega Supreme here with a Transformers toy review. I'm having a look at G2 Combiner Wars Superion. I picked up this guy from In Demand Toys. Really pleased with him. It's taken me a few days to get round to actually reviewing him, but I have to say, in hand, he's excellent. Really pleased with him. The colours in hand for the G2 Superion really do stand out and make it well worth getting. The difference with this one is rather than buy them all individually, it comes in one set. As you can see, we've got the box art here of the G2 with its G2 colours. It comes with 6 figures, so you've got I forgot his name, Silverbolt here, who's the deluxe class one. You then get 4 he's a Voyager, and then you get 4 deluxe class ones to make up the combiner, and then you get Powerglide here, which forms his gun, or part of it anyway. As well as this, they're all kind of packaged in their vehicle modes. You take them out, so you can put them in a tray. It doesn't have like a display thing which you can kind of lift off and show them in that, which I know a lot of the Unite Warriors do, but this one doesn't. So you've got that on the front here. You do also get a collector's card with it, so that matches the artwork that's on the front there. And you get all this comes in like a brown card envelope, and in with that you get the instructions and also this really cool poster, which is of the G1 Superior rather than G2, but it's a nice kind of card poster which you can keep safe in there, and you can put it on display. And then you've got the instructions in here as well. So you've got instructions for all of them: Silverbolt, Quick Slingers, they're calling into the Slingshot, Firefly, Skydive, Air Raid and Powerglide. And then you've got the instructions for combining them into Superion. Okay, on the side here you've got a picture of all the individual ones on here, and it goes through the Voyager Deluxe class to Legends class. Pictures of them all in robot mode. Then on the back here, if I show you that, you've got a picture of him in his combined mode with all the other ones on here. You see they've got numbers against them. Unfortunately, those don't match up with the numbers that are actually on the toys themselves, which would have been made sense if they'd actually did that. And then you've got Superion's little bio here at the top there, so you can read that. Anyway, that's all the packaging. What we'll do now is have a look at the figures themselves. We'll have a look at them in vehicle mode as they're packaged. We'll do them in order how they're numbered, and then we'll have a look at them in robot mode and overall combined mode. Right, let's have a look at them. Right, here you are. I've got them all in vehicle mode here. This is actually how they're packaged. So they're all in their vehicle mode. You can see they've all got numbers on them apart from the G2 Powerglide here. So you've got numbers 1 to 5. So you've got, God, I keep on forgetting their names for some reason. Skydive, and then you've got Air Raid, and number 3 is Firefly, and number 4 is Slingshot, but he's actually called Quick Slinger, Silverbolt, and then Powerglide here at the end here. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at them all individually, and then we'll go through and get them all transformed. So I'll do them in number order so we can have a look at them that way. So I'm just going to move them off to the side here for now. And the first one I'm going to have a look at, I'm just going to move them in a bit closer here, is we've got here Skydive. So have a look at him in vehicle mode, and yeah, I mean the paint decos on all of these really stand out. You can see you've got the G2 Autobot symbol here, some really crazy colours here. So you've got the blue and the kind of blue and white checkered with the number 1 on the side here, and that's replicated up here as well. I've got to say the paint works really tidy on these. Seems like the plastic's a little bit tougher on these ones than it is on the G1 versions anyway. These seem a little bit tougher plastic. And maybe this is different as well. I can't remember the whole of this bit being soft plastic either. So I think that's slightly different the way that was done as well. And he comes with a couple of weapons. So you've got this grey gun here, although I think on the actual box, no, it does have him pictured with this one here. I think the way they were packaged is they were showing him with this gun, but on the packaging they have him with this sort of gun, so it doesn't make much difference. You'll see when you get them in robot mode what you prefer to have, whether or not you want to have the kind of alternate colours, colour clash, because both him and Air Raid are kind of alternate colours, so you can plug the gun on there if you want to, or you can plug them underneath there if you want to, and then you've got the combiner piece with him as well, which is this one here, which is kind of bright blue colour, and again you can slot that underneath if you want to as well, like that. Okay, so there we go, we've got him, and then next up we've got Air Raid here. Here he is, come flying in, and he's a real bright blue colour, sorry. Where he's packaging, it looks like his nose points up, but there's nothing too bad. He's number 2. Again, you've got these are more kind of crisscross, but you've got the G2 symbol on here, number 2 on here. The plastic that they've got for all of these is, there's kind of like a bit of a shimmer and shine to them, and the silver on all of them is really nice, which really stands out in robot mode more than anything else. But you see the guns on here have been painted underneath here, and with this guy as well you can peg on the gun, so you can see what I mean about the alternate ones on here, so you can peg that on there if you want to. You can peg it on the side here or underneath, and then the same with the combiner or, weapon there as well. These ones don't, him and Skydive don't have kind of wheels that kind of come down on these ones, because they kind of sit quite flat on the floor there. And these wings can come out if you want to as well, but I think the way they're meant to be is like that. There you go, that clicks better in that way. But very nice indeed. Really impressed with these guys. I'm not really into the G2 per se, but I've been really impressed with these guys. Next up is Firefly. Now Firefly is probably the one that, not exactly a disappointment, but he isn't a different colour. I mean, he is slightly, and it's kind of like almost like a reddy orange to him, which probably didn't show up too well on camera. But the work that they've done on here looks really nice. You've got these kind of flames on here, and then these little lines down here, number 3, and then you've got the G2 symbol on the side here, again on that side, and that side, and then he's got fold down wheels on here as well. And all the paint's done really nicely on him. This bit's all painted in here, and these bits in here as well. Yeah, he looks really nice. But you can see when he comes through into robot mode, he doesn't actually look that different from the original retail release. That's the only thing. And he does come with 2 guns as well. So he's got his regular gun, which is just a blue version of the original gun that Firefly came with, and this one here as well. Okay, so he's got that. Next up, we have a look at Quick Sling or Slingshot. Now he's like a gold plastic. I know the original of this apparently is, a lot of people have had issues with it being gold plastic and breaking. Obviously this is done slightly differently, but he's really nice. It's kind of a goldy brown sort of colour really. Again, silver paint in these bits here, and this is kind of like almost like, it's really kind of garish, isn't it, with the yellow, blue and the black stripes down here. Again, you've got number 4 on this one, whereas the other one had number 3, and it follows a similar paint scheme as the other ones do on here. But what I really love on these is the way the colours kind of clash, if you like, and these are his weapons here as well. It's the same with that one, as they can pop underneath here as well. Next up we've got Silverbolt. He's really nicely painted. These bits in here is like a a real kind of mix between blue and silver. It's really well done on here, which you can see when you go to this bit, it's just plain blue on here, but you do have paint applications here, and number 5 on here as well, with these kind of checkered kind of bit in here as well. It's just really nicely done. You know, the blue and red goes really nicely together, and he looks just awesome. Next up we've got Powerglide. Got him in his little vehicle mode here. He looks alright in his vehicle mode. I think, if anything, his robot mode is where this guy looks really cool. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at them all in robot mode. So first up we've got Skydive here. And this is where really in the robot mode I think the colours really do stand out. So, you know, a lot of him's blue plastic, but there's a lot of paint added on this guy. If you have a look at the head sculpt there, the silver looks really nice in there, and all across here it's just applied really nicely, really crisp. All of this is silver paint on here with blue plastic on here. It really does stand out. His hands are painted in as well, and wait for the focus to come in. He's got a little symbol added on here as well. It just looks really nice. I mean, obviously articulation, everything is the same as is on the retail version. Sorry about that. And you've got his gun here as well. So he's mostly blue there. So you've got the kind of silver gun with him. It looks pretty cool. And again, you know, you can plug on the gun either on the side here, or you can have it in his hand. So yeah, you can do that with him. But he looks excellent, and this is where you've got the two here where their colours are slightly different. So obviously the kind of this one now has got a lot more white showing on him, whereas it's mostly blue in vehicle mode. But again with this guy, again close up the head sculpt. The head sculpt actually is, you know, the colours are pretty much as they are with the original release, I think. But all of this is added paint details on his hands again, little bits on his knees on here as well. It's just all these little extra little details. Like I mentioned, you've got the guns there showing. I don't know if, no, not sure if you can peg that in or not. No, I don't think so. Okay, so you've got that, and then he's got his gun that comes with him as well. He's got a blue gun, like that. He just looks really cool. The colours on these guys just really stand out and make him look excellent. Definitely pleased I got this set. And next up, we've got Firefly. Like I mentioned before, he's the one that, you know, doesn't look overly different from the other one, apart from he's got a G2 Autobot symbol on here, but there are extra little details. So on the original one you've got these painted in here, but you've got new details in here. This is painted, as are the hands, which the original ones aren't. And I think all of this is silver on this one, whereas on the other one I think you've got silver added here, but then these bits are red. Pardon me, sorry. So you've got that, and then you've got his gun that go with him as well. Again, you can plug on the combiner guns on the side there, or you can hold them in his hands. That's Firefly. And next up, you've got Quickslinger, who looks really cool. I love the way these colours look together. The gold and the blue. I love it with the blue visor on his head there. And this little bit on here. Again, G2 Autobot symbol on here. And they've used black plastic for this bit, which I think looks really good. I think the only odd choice, and I've seen it on a few Combiner Wars figures, is where they've used black plastic for this and then used a different colour plastic in here, which doesn't look too bad. But you know, apart from that, I love the way that you've got gold and blue and the way they look together as well. And again, he's got a blue gun as well to go with it. Okay, so that's Quickslinger or Slingshot. Next up, we do have Silverbolt. Oh, so we just need to adjust it slightly for Silverbolt to show him. And again, with this guy, what really stands out with him is the silver used on his face here. With it just looks really, makes the face look that much better, I think. Nice G2 symbol in front here. The blue and the red go really well together with the added bits of silver on here. He just looks excellent. I just love the way he looks. His gun's exactly the same as the other one before, so you can peg that on here and get some cool poses with him. And then you've got the little thing that pegs onto the side like that. So there you go, you've got Silverbolt there. Last but not least is we've got Legends class Powerglide. And this guy looks really cool in these colours. I don't know if you can have a look at it. I just love the little face on this guy, little red face, little blue eyes, massive G2 symbol on here, with little bits of paint added on here. Yeah, I think this paint job really works for him in robot mode. I wasn't such a big fan of it in vehicle mode, but in this one I think, yeah, it really does look cool. But there you go. So that's all of them there. And if you want to see what they all kind of look like together, just stand them all in together. Bring them all in. That. Just so you can see what they all look like together as a team. So there you are, and now we're going to get them combined into Superion. Here we go, we've got him in his combined mode. This is Superion, G2 Superion. You can see he looks really good. The colours all go in and work really nicely with him. I'll just show you the bottom half of him as well. So you can see the whole of him. You see obviously the blue hands and feet on here. And then you've got a mix of kind of blue, red, and a little bit of gold on him here and there. So obviously you've got the gold here, which kind of matches this, and the visor as well. The heads can go from side to side here. These again are the soft plastic, the same as the regular release. And he's got a G2 symbol on the front there. Apart from that, it's all as is. I think he looks really nice. Holds together really well as well. I like the blue hands on him. The legs here a little bit sort of plain here maybe. There's a few places where you can plug on weapons and things like that, so you can plug on weapons onto the side here if you want to kind of bulk him up a little bit on his legs if you want to. So you can do that on the sides there if you want to. And you can plug guns on here as well if you want to as well. And then you've got his gun here, which fits into his hand nicely like that. So you kind of can hold it like this. Looks very cool. And then you've got Powerglide here, who's little gun mode here, and that pegs in on the top there like that. So there you go, and that's what it looks like there, is with a little sight on here and these little gun blasters here. Highly recommend this set if you haven't got this one already. If you haven't got the G1 Superion, I definitely recommend doing it. You don't have to be a G2 fan to be really into this. If you, just get it. That's basically it. I'll put some links down below to show you where I bought mine from, so you can have a look and see if they've got any left in stock. But that's it for now. Just want to say I'm really impressed with G2 Superion. Looking forward to getting hold of G2 Menasor soon. Cheers guys, bye!